Now, the Christmas period signals a break before the new year begins, a chance to refresh from the stress and fatigue of a very big year. But many of us feel so exhausted that it's hard to enjoy the lead up to Christmas.
So, how do you deal with festive fatigue? Our performance coach, Andrew May, joins us in the studio looking alarmingly fresh himself. Andrew, good morning.
It's a mirage, the power of makeup and clothing, Virginia.
Yeah, well, the smoke and mirrors is working for you. It's true, you know. I mean, I think I'd love, like many, to be able to really slide into the Christmas period, to catch up with friends, to relax and have a nice time, but I'm just too tired.
We don't slide, we drag, we claw.
On hands and knees.
Yeah. I'm yearning to get there. 11 days to go, my children tell me. We've got the Advent calendar doing the countdown.
Don't kids like Advent calendars? And it's only for the chocolate fix every day.
Yeah, love it.
What chocolate fix?
The chocolate calendars.
Chocolate calendars.
Advent calendars come with chocolate now?
Virginia.
Oh my God, that's
stay on the program.
That's ridiculous.
You must be
They're
fatigued.
everywhere.
You must be fatigued.
No, it's nothing religious or experiencing the spirit of Christmas at the 1st of... Actually, not the 1st of December. Usually by the 25th of November, my kids are at me. Don't forget the Advent colours. Don't forget the Advent calendars. It's all about the individual... You open the little cardboard doors and they're chocolate.
And you've got to get them early because they sell out of all the
Oh my God. Sorry, I'm clearly
can't believe you
I have no
across
knowledge
this.
of this, and I have to say that the Catholic buried deep within me just thinks this is blasphemous.
Well, one of the things about fatigue is we get sidetracked and an inability to focus and concentrate. So it is real at this time of year especially, and throughout the year it's over 1.5 million Australians go to the doctor presenting with fatigue. Now, we don't say, you have a thing called fatigue. It's more of a combination of symptoms that are both mental and physical. But what it is it's a feeling of constant tiredness or weakness.
So we can go through some of the medical reasons for fatigue now. We can bring those up on the screen and you can perhaps
Virginia is still trying to get over that calendar.
I can't believe it. I love that you've got dehydration, number one. I reckon we underestimate how dehydrated many of us are a lot of the time.
We assess this with a lot of our executive assessments, and the majority of people that we work with are dehydrated. So dehydration and electrolyte imbalance is a big one. Inflammation, Michael, this time of year, there's a lot of Christmas parties. We tend to have more alcohol, more sugar with all those beautiful Christmas gifts. Stress and depression is a big one. So that's why we say it is multifactorial. It's not just one thing that causes fatigue. It can be a combination of mental, physical, social as well. And also when you lose skeletal muscle mass, they're like, our muscles are energy reservoirs. So if we go through a lot of weight loss, we tend to find we drop.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't find weight loss pre-Christmas. It doesn't really happen.
It's probably more the opposite.
What's mitochondria dysfunction?
Mitochondria, Michael, it's one of my favourite words. There's these little powerhouse cells inside our bodies called mitochondria. We have millions of them, and mitochondrial dysfunction is when they literally go to sleep, and they're fatigued as well. Now, mitochondria are woken up by moving. That's why we've spoken a number of times about moving every hour, 10,000 steps a day. And it's a bit of a catch-22, because when you're tired and fatigued, Virginia, what's the last thing we feel like doing?
Talking to you.
Be nice.
It's been a long year, hasn't it? You've been playing really nicely recently.
Right up until now.
Yeah,
paying attention.
Yes, that and moving. So when you're tired and fatigued, we don't want to move, but one of the best things you can do is move, eat good food.
And your body thanks you for it. If you go to the gym or a swim or a walk or a run after work, or certainly I find that every cell in my body is rebelling against it, but once I do it, I feel fabulous.
You come back. It's number one on your list of ways to refresh. Let's have a look at that. Exercise there, the number one, and drinking plenty of water. Seriously, can't overestimate how important that is. Even if you think you're getting enough, go and drink 4 more glasses a day. See the difference it makes. Good sleep, good nutrition, good management. What's good management? Good management.
Well, look after yourself throughout this whole period as well, and understand, it's not going excess, but it's also not being like you're in a convent and not having any alcohol or anything else as well. So get a nice balance between the two.
Balance and have fun. I think that's important too. I think people who are in that sort of low ebb, you need to sort of sometimes stop and ask yourself, when was the last time that I fell over laughing?
And that's
that I cried laughing.
Yeah, when was the last time you had a really good
impersonation? Only 10 minutes ago.
Funny how it didn't work for me that way, Michael.
And on the exercise one, for people who are watching and feeling really fatigued, don't go and join a gym. Don't go start doing something crazy. Just go for a walk. Go along the beautiful Yarra. Go out by a beach or an ocean and laugh. laugh, tap into that inner child, because when you do get to this time of year, like my 6-year-old son Archie last week had a monumental meltdown when we couldn't find matching socks, and his Octonaut undies no longer fit him. Dad, my Octonaut undies do not fit over my legs. So little things.
Archie's not going to mind you talking about this on national television.
Oh no, I'm sure this will be played at his 21st.
And he had a hissy fit to end all hissy fits.
He did. But then he calmed down, and I was laughing, which you shouldn't do as a parent. He said, "How would you like it if your Octonaut undies didn't fit you?"
I know exactly how he feels.
Yes, we've all been there.
We've all been there with Octonaut undies. And what do you want for Christmas, Andrew?
2 front teeth,
I'm not sure. That's a really good question. I haven't put a list together. So
Let me know once you figure it out.
Wow, I'm stumped.
But should we
nice
ask
to stump him sometimes.
Andrew May, have you been naughty or nice?
I've been a combination of the two.
Which sounds like a life imbalance to me.
It's all about balance and blend.
Hey, thanks for all the life coaching and advice this year, and we'll see you next year.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it, and have a nice break, freshen up. And for those who are working,
let's not
follow
forget
those
them.
tips, because there are a lot of people who still work throughout to keep the country and ABC going.
Thanks, Andrew. Thank you.
Thank you.